it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make it a microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie, I could truly be moody. I could have played the fucking Grinch in the movies. I've been a part-time shadow cat, part-time. That is not a guy that I would ever want to try to battle rap. Snap, crackle, pop, mind fried to a crisp. Make an MC into a wide-eyed lunatic.
Well, it's been a few weeks, and I haven't posted a video. I have been busy. Put new motors in my bullhead. It's going to be quick, but it's raining every day I have off. Also, I'm back at work, so it's harder to make videos. What I have to show you today is, it's not my normal unboxing where I cut open the cardboard box. I was kind of too excited when this showed up to actually wait to open it, because it showed up a couple days ago. What I'm going to unbox today, it's going to be a rather quick video because we're doing an M chassis. It's quite small, the chassis and the box. But I want to show you this. A lot of people like to race cars, and M chassis are quite fun because you can build like little Austin Minis and little Volkswagen Beetles and stuff, and the wheelbase fits. So I wanted to show you this one today, and then I'll do a little project update, something I have been working on. Haven't made a video of, but I have been working on, and the reason I bought the Carton M210R. So, take a look at the box. There's the standard car kit. You see it's carbon fiber, shaft driven, has nice aluminum shocks on it. It's a very nice kit, and it cost about the same as kind of a base Tamiya kit, maybe a little bit higher, that comes with a body. In fact, it costs the same as this one I have over here. So we'll get to that in a moment. So take a look around the box. You see I have the M210R, and what's the difference? It has a metal gear diff. The normal M210 has a ball diff. I'm really not a fan of ball diffs, especially if you're running brushless, because well, you can melt everything if you have a nylon piece in the middle. It comes with the aluminum shocks instead of just the plastic aluminum cap shocks. Aluminum hex hubs instead of the plastic kind of fake disc brakes. Some people really like those, but I'm not a big fan. And then the turnbuckles are adjustable rather than a pin with a set. So that's mostly the difference of the two kits. There is an M210R Plus, and I haven't seen one, and they're not available here yet, but they come with sway bars. That's the one thing I noticed. I think that's the difference. They come with sway bars. All in all, it's a very nice kit. Everything is aluminum or carbon fiber, except for like the tires, the wheels, and the body mounts. This kit does not come with a body, and that's one reason I bought it. So a little bit of information on the back. It shows it has CVD joints, which are very, very nice, better than dark bones. Some of the mounting systems. There's the motor mount. There's no motor in this kit. It shows some of the gears. You have metal gears. Very good if you're running brushless. So just the same stuff I already went over. And on this side of the box, it lists the specifications. So this kit can be built 208 to 210 millimeters in length, and I believe it's 166 wide, even though it's not saying that there. I think it's 166 millimeters wide. Very nice. It's a very nice kit. And there's two information boxes, and they're both more or less the same. I'm not sure which one is for which kit. This also comes, the M210 or the M210R. It also comes with full ball bearings, as you would expect. It's a very nice, compact, nice little kit. So I'm going to unbox it, show you some of the stuff that's in it, and then show you the electronics I plan to install, and in the end reveal my next project that has one hiccup, and that's why I won't have a lot to show you on that for a little while. We'll get to that later. So let's take a look. So we just get open the box. There's no seals or anything on it. Just comes open. Now I have had this open as I was so excited to get it. And I have opened the manual. I'll just pull that out. We're not going to spend a lot of time looking at the manual, but it's for both the M210, M210R. Instructions, I think they're a little small. It's a small manual, but everything seems to be laid out quite clear. I don't think there'll be any issues building it. I think if it's your first time car kit, you might want a little bit more information, but that's fine. No issues there. Gives you the gear ratios, which are nice. Just to build a normal race car or to build a rally car. So we're not going to build a rally car. You'll see what what I'm gonna build in the end. So we'll just put that aside. Inside it comes with several bags. First is the big main bag, and I have not had this open. So let's see. So inside the big bag, we have other ones. We have our bumper kit and battery strap. Feels pretty good. We have sea bag. I'm not going to open these because I don't want to mess up. We have our turnbuckles already assembled. We have our wheel hexes, which look pretty nice. And we have drive shaft and CVD joints. All nice stuff. In here we have our tires, wheels, already mounted, already glued. Or maybe not glued, but already mounted. Not sure if they're glued. Wait till we get them out. Nice size. The same size is on lots of Tamiya M chassis kits. I have built one over there. I haven't shown you guys yet. I'll show you someday. There's the shocks. Nice big bore. They're very wide. I don't think they have oil in them, but they may. Aluminum shock caps, plastic piece poking through. These look very, very nice. You can change the, they might not have oil in them because they have these, or maybe they do. But you can change how many holes are in the inside to let the oil drain through. These are very nice. So as I mentioned, this kit is about the same as a normal mid-grade kind of Tamiya kit. But I'm getting carbon fiber, I'm getting aluminum shocks, I'm getting ball bearings, I'm getting aluminum wheel hexes, and a lot of my Tamiya kits, maybe I spend like $120 or $130 US, and then I go out and spend $200 buying stuff like this. So this one, it all comes together, and this cost me about $120, $130. Here's parts bag F, and here's the plastic parts. So like turnbuckles and transmission housing, stuff like that. Looks good. I imagine the quality of the plastic is nice. And screws. Lots of torque screws. Another thing about kind of slagging on Tamiya kits, but I build a lot of them. Another thing about Tamiya kits, they come with those Japanese Phillips. Here is the ball bearings, some suspension mounting pieces, the ball bearings, the engine or the motor mount, and the pinion. And look at the size of that, 39 tooth. That's amazingly big. Need a powerful motor to turn that over and get her moving. Getting down to the end of this bag, we have some more gears, a few more plastic parts. We have the metal gear diff gears. We have our gear diffs with the ball bearings, seal ball bearings already installed. They even include some shims, which is nice to see. All in all, this is looking up to be a very nice kit. Some servo horns, servo mount that's also carbon fiber and aluminum, so very high quality pieces. Servo saver, nice. Okay, so I'm going to throw all these back in here. Alright, so what else is in here? Shock oil, 400 weight, so probably those shocks don't have oil in them, just possibly. And the last bag we have our chassis plate. So this is a carbon fiber chassis. And it looks to be about 4 millimeters. Just eyeballing it there. Very nice. Very shiny. When I buy carbon fiber for projects, I usually go with matte, but very shiny. It does show a few scratches from, like, wear marks from shipping. The first time you drive it, that won't matter. One thing I look closely at when I get carbon fiber pieces, because I've had some pre-made before, not from Carton, not from Tamiya, but from Chinese brands, is when they sink their screw holes in so everything can be flush, they don't use a constant depth. So this looks very, very nice. Carton is a Taiwanese company, and their quality tends to be pretty darn good for anything from Taiwan. So that's the main chassis plate. Here is the brace that will ride higher on the chassis, connecting the two gearboxes. And setting in front of the gearboxes, you will of course have your suspension and shock mounts, and that's what's in that bag. So that's all that comes in the Carton kit. I think this is an amazing kit. Part of me really wishes they made normal 1/10 touring car sizes, or even trucks. Very nice. Made in Taiwan. So if you're looking for M chassis kits, you like building, they do also do RTRs, but I think the RTRs are just standard M210s. If you're looking for kits, I'm going to give a big shout out to Carton. This is a very high quality product for the money you spend. Okay, so $150, $120 depending on where you are. Not bad at all. So why am I building that? Well, we'll get to that. First, some electronics I'm going to install. This is also a brand I'm quite happy with recently. Deco. They're a Taiwanese company, apparently, and they make servos. Nice aluminum bodied, waterproof servos. Very, very fast. A metal gear, brushless, and they come with a skull and piston rods. Very, very nice stuff. So most of my kits I run Savox, but I bought these on a whim. They cost the same, so there's no cost savings if you buy Deco over Savox. But you do get those, that aluminum body, and you do get metal gears right out of the box. As far as speeds go, they're very comparable. So if you're running 2S, you get 28 kilograms of torque, and you have a 0.07 response time, which is freaking amazing. So I think similar non-waterproof one with non-metal gears, actually, with maybe, well, I can't remember, but one from Savox would have 0.15. So pretty comparable. If you're running 3S, you get 32 kilograms. So very, very nice. Very, very good brand. So I'll just plug those. I have four or five now. I like that they're waterproof, because with Savox I only have one I get available that's waterproof. So for a powertrain, I'm going to go with Hobbywing. Almost all my vehicles run Hobbywing. I might be building a Javelin once the new reissue of the 2017 Kyosho Javelin comes out, and I'll put a Kyosho brushless in that. It's quite expensive, in fact. I think a Kyosho brushless motor costs the same as my Carton kit. But I plan to do that. But I'm going to do a Hobbywing in this one. So I got an XR10. I'm going just stock, so there's no timing adjustments. I tend not to do timing adjustments or anything on most of my cars anyway. I have built a lot of quick run. I like quick run stuff. I find the casing on the motor looks a bit cheap, whatever, so I thought, maybe I'll try a just stock. So we're going to go with a 13.5 turn just stock motor. So that won't be too quick. I actually originally bought this to put in a buggy. That's why it's 13.5. If I bought this originally for the Carton, I probably would go with a 10 or an 8. But we'll try this out. If it doesn't work, I'll just buy a different motor. So I bought that kit. These aren't too expensive. I don't know, maybe $80 where I am for the ESC, which are quite nice, and the motor. So that's what I'm going to put in it. Hobby Women Deco. So finally, getting to why am I building a Carton? I already have a Tamiya M chassis kit. It's because I bought this. The Tamiya GT01 Lamborghini Countach. And this, I'm actually bought it to build a project. I'm going to build a Mario Kart. I'm going to build a Mario Kart for Luigi. So I got one Luigi over here. And I really like him. But he's a bit too small for the size of this kit. So I'm not sure what to do. I've ordered two other Luigis. One came, he's way too big. And another one is lost in the post. So I'm not sure what I'll do. For that, I gotta find a Luigi that matches. So that's holding up this project. But I bought this, and the wheels, they look very similar to the other ones. Alright, very nice stuff. I'm not sure which ones I'll actually install in the Carton, because what I'm doing is I really want to use this Tamiya body. Now this kit is actually supposed to be a 190mm drivetrain. It's a 1/12 kit, but you can build it at 208. The Carton kit is 208 to 210. So I'm hoping maybe some trimming. I find some bodies, if you trim, you see how the wheel well, oh, it's really hard to see. The wheel well drops down. You can trim out there sometimes and everything looks fine. I've done that on bodies, so just a few millimeters. I think I can probably trim this. So if the width is too wide, I have a feeling this is quite wide, then I'll just put axle extensions on the Carton. So I bought the Carton kit just to build the Tamiya Lamborghini body on something, because my Tamiya GT01 Tamtech gear, it's not normal Tamiya, got some upgrade shocks and stuff for it. See what I got to do when I build Tamiya? I got to go buy my own aluminum shocks. I'm building it here. I got part of it done. All plastic fantastic, and I put a sport tuned 370. That's another thing, this whole kit runs 370. So I put a sport tuned 370 in. I want to build this into a Mario Kart. And if I spent another day on it, I'd probably finish. The chassis I'm going to be building with ABS plastic, using a heat gun, cutting section out, bending, building the whole front. I got a extra speed steering wheel with shaft that I can connect to a servo, because I want to do an animatronic driver, and I want the steering wheel to turn. Got a bunch of plans. I have a motor to put in the back of the Mario Kart. I have plastic to manufacture exhaust pipes, and I'm waiting on some amazing chrome paint to be sent from the US. Cost me, I think it cost about $100 by the time I get it over here. So nearly as much just for a bottle of paint as this whole kit. So that's the project I'm working on. That's my project update. The one thing holding me back is I need a I need a Luigi that fits. I need everything to look scale. So I don't know. I got to go to some game shops and try to figure that out. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I never say it, but like and subscribe. Why? Man, YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers before you can make 50 cents on YouTube from all your hard work. Lots of views, very happy with how this is going. This is just a hobby. I'm not a pro YouTuber. This is my hobby. I like to share it. I hope to do, once the rain stops and the spring actually arrives here, I hope to take some of my track cars to the track. I have 7 or 8 cars here. I can't drive in the street really. I need to go to the racetrack. Hope to get cameras and go out and do some racing. Shanghai has an amazing outdoor paved track I'd like to show you all. Hopefully the Luigi kart will be done by then, and you get to see Luigi racing around. So that's what this is going to be made into. And I'm really looking forward to that Carton. It's 4-wheel drive, so if this works out, I'll have a 4-wheel drive Lamborghini, which isn't really scale, but it's pretty cool. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I'll find out in editing. See you later.